What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Character Breakdown. Today we'll be focusing on Bob. Bob came into the Tekken franchise in Tekken 6, I believe, and he's been in Tekken 6, Tekken Tag 2, and Tekken 7. He's a very noob-friendly character, and I highly recommend trying him if you're trying to look for a new character to work with. He's very simple on mechanics, doesn't require a lot of movement, only has one stance. His one stance that he has is something called spinning ball, and if you do forward and 3-4 or back and 3-4, he will go into his stance. He's only got 4 or 5 moves coming out of it, one of them being 4, which is a sweep, and another good one being 2, which is a tailspin. Now, with that said, we're going to go and swap over to launchers. Alright, so let's take a look at Bob's launchers. So far I found 7 launchers within Bob's move list. I'm going to run through them really quick. I don't want to stick on too long. I'm going to leave this, you guys can check this out as a cheat sheet later if you want. But let's just run through them real quick. The first one is going to be down forward 2, but down forward 2 only works if it's an uppercut, or if it's a counter hit, sorry. The next one's going to be down and 3-4. That move right there. And I'm sure you can get a combo off of it. I couldn't really find one myself, but he's airborne enough that I know you can get a combo off of it. There's going to be a down back 1-2. This move right here, I did find that I could do a simple punch and make a combo off that pretty easy. We got an up back 3, which will be this move here. We also have up forward 3, which is a pretty staple, common launcher for Bob. We also have forward, and then pause for a second, and then down forward 2, which is this move right here. It's very iconic. Whenever you play against, Bobs that try to get the big, huge combo damages, they usually use that uppercut there. And then we have a wall rising 2-1, another very common move from Bob. Very good launcher. Alright, so now let's look at a little bit of counter hits. I got a cheat sheet for this as well. Now, Bob has 18 counter hits, and I'm not going to go through every single counter hit. You guys can go through and check them out yourselves. The number on the left side there is actually the number it is in the move list, so you can actually go check it out if you want. But I'm going to go through the first couple that I did notice that you can get combos off of. So, 1, 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 1, 2 is a combo, and it does a tailspin on counter hit. We've also got 1-4, which is this move right here. The kick. Go ahead and do this. The kick actually has a counter hit property, if I can actually get it. Oh, I'm terrible at this. There we go. So it does knock him in the air. I'm sure you can get a combo off of it if you're a good enough Bob player and you know what you're doing, but I couldn't find one personally. We do have one during the ball. So during spinning ball, which is forward both kicks, you can hit 1. And that move right there just does that, but on counter hit, it actually makes him go limp and you can get a full combo. Next one we have is the counter hit while spinning roll 2. And that counter hits into a tailspin. We have down 2-3, so this move right here, down 2-3, oh sorry, that move right there. So that is a move I used to see a lot in Bob and Tekken 6. In Tekken 7 they gave the knee counter properties, so that right there, I'm not sure about counter properties before, but it definitely is a counter hit now, and that's a full combo off of that. We also have back 3. So a simple back 3 is going to make him go limp, and that's a definitely comboable counter hit. Let me see, I got like 2 more I want to kind of touch on. We do have up 3-4. This move on the counter hit does make them bounce, and as you see right there, I just did a simple low jab, and I can pull them right into that. Probably a good one to use on that would probably this, and then the down 3-4. I messed that up. Anyways, you guys can mess with that and toy with it. We also have a wall rising 1-2. So this is a pretty common one, wall rising 1-2. It's obviously a full combo. And then we have wall rising 1 and 1+2, which is a pretty clean launch uppercut, but it's only a launch uppercut on counter hit, I believe. Let me see if it does it normal. Yeah, on normal hit it just does this, but on counter hit it does a full launcher. Those are the only ones I really wanted to touch on. I did put a bunch more on the cheat sheet, so you can check out those and see what you guys want to do with those. Now we'll move on to sweeps. I do have sweeps, a little cheat sheet for that. Bob only really has 2 good sweeps. One's a 2-piece, and the other one is during spinning ball. So during spinning ball, if you hit 4, you'll do this slide, and this is actually a really good slide into a combo. I've been using it for a 2-1 right there, and you can actually get a full combo off of that. I did a 2-1 and then simple jab, and then I go into something else here. Anyways, so yeah, it's definitely a good move to use for Bob. It's one of his only sweeps. His second good sweep is going to be forward, and then pause for a second, and then down to forward and 4. So he's going to do that kick right there. And then what you want to do is you want to hit that kick and then hit both punches right after that. So 1+2. And you're going to get that move there. Very iconic. Now you're going to notice people going in for that sometimes because they have to hit forward first. But you have to hit forward first in order to do it. But that's a good, simple, really good 2-piece for Bob. Staple move. Every time I get it, to be honest, I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a pretty difficult move to do, but if you're going to play Bob, you might as well get used to that. Alright, so now we're going to swap over and look at tailspins. Here's your tailspin cheat sheet. He has 9 tailspins, so I found within the move list, and I will go over them really quickly. The first one we have is 1-2 plus 1-2. 1-2 and then 1+2. This I found very difficult to actually get into a combo, but if you can find one, because the last hit is he's down really far, so he doesn't really hit too many things. So you're probably not going to use that one too much. Next one we have is forward 4, a simple forward 4. That's obviously very useful in a lot of combos. We have during the ball, use 2, and you can actually do that right here. Let me get this launcher. There you go. I found it very useful for stuff like that. It was kind of cool. I'm not sure if you'll be able to throw it into like a normal, just straight launch combo, but it is there in case you want to use it. We have down forward 3-4 plus 4, and that actually is pretty common. I didn't find very many places to actually stick it into my combo. It seems like it'd be very good for wall damage, but it is a tailspin move. We also have down 3 to 4. This is I think one of Bob's new moves, maybe not, but I've been using it a lot. I mean, it's really good to use within combos. It's really hard to mess up. It's just down 3-4. And I mean, that's probably going to be a stable move you're going to be using a lot if you play Bob. We also have back 2, 2-4-4. So back 2. There we go. Yeah, this is a really classic combo from Bob. They gave it tailspin properties in this one, and feel free to abuse that whenever you like. It makes a pretty simple combo. I mean, that's 52 damage, and I didn't even do anything. That's just one string. We also have up forward 1+2 to 4. This is a very good tailspin move. So I use this one a lot. Now I mess it up a lot too, but I use that one a lot. And one of the coolest combos I've been able to make with that, it's been that one right there. I don't have anything to pick them up yet, but this it throws the your classic Bob ball move, and then has a kick right after it, so it's up forward 1+2 and then 4 right after it. Alright, and then we have up forward 3+4 and then 4. This move right here, It does have tailspin properties. Yep. It's a little bit different than the down forward one, but it is there if you need it. We have forward, down to forward, and 1. So this is like your really common Bob move. This right here, it also does tailspin on counter hit. Let me go ahead and throw counter hit on real quick. Yeah, it's tailspin on counter hit, and it also does just a straight tailspin by itself. I did find that you can do this move here and go right into a tailspin. And that's it for the tailspins. I did have a couple notable things I was going to go over. Let's see here, notables. Bob's special is it needs to be blocked mid. You can jump over it if it's the timing's just right, but you might as well just block it and then punish with your own. He does have forward 2, 3, which is a good wall splat. We gotta pull this down. Forward 2, 3. This is a very, very good punish move. Very quick frames and a good knockback to get you some distance and some breathing room. We also have forward, down forward 3, 2. No, it's right here. There you go. Very good wall splat. Feel free to use that and throw it in whatever you want. I'm sure you get a hell of good damage on that when you're near a wall. We have down 1, 2, and then 2, 1, 1. There we go. This move right here is very good against the wall to get that extra damage in. Your timing has to be really, really good though, because if they fall down, I've been noticing that if they fall down off the wall just enough that you won't actually get the hit. And then we also have down 1. This actually works as a counter hit and pushes them straight to the ground, but it also puts you in a crouching motion, and it's just a good staple move. I see top tier Bobs using it all the time, so I figured I would leave that in there and kind of, glance over it. We have down back 3, 4. This is a very good low. I'm not sure what counter properties it has. Yeah, just a knockdown counter. But it's good if you want to get, if you're trying to get that last hit in to win the round. That's probably a good move to use. Down back 3 plus 4, and then go to 4 with it. We have during ball, hit 3. This move right here gives you a nosebleed stun. Now, if you hold with a nosebleed stun, if you hold down, he'll fall to the ground like that. But it's there. It's just a cool little move I wanted to mention with Bob. We do have back 1 plus 2 to 1, 2. This is also a very staple Bob move. And very good against the wall as well, or even just trying to catch your opponent off guard. It's very, very high frames, very risky. But it does, it definitely gets the damage out when you need it. Forward, forward 2. What's that? Oh yeah, that move right here. This is a very, very common move. You're going to see out of Bob a lot. Not only that, but you can sidestep and then hit both punches. And that's also a good move to use. We have back and then hold back. Oh, back and then hold back 4. This move right here has excellent properties to it. I know you can use it to a combo into a combo to some extent. I'm just not sure what buttons to use. Probably something like I'm not that great with Bob. But anyways, anyone who plays Bob can see that that could be abused a lot. I mean, that's going to give you a combo. We also have back, or combo. Bob has 2 specials, so one of his specials is going to be back and then hold back 3, 4, which is a move you're going to see a lot if oh, no, that's not it. But anyways, it's there. You'll probably never get it, but it is unblockable. I did check it, and does a shit ton of damage. And then he has one more special, which is back and then hold back 2 plus 3, which is that one. And I'm sure everyone saw that one in Tekken 6 when you get this combo here. I don't even recommend doing that combo anymore, just because you need to get a tailspin off of that. I mean, you're better off doing something like this. Hey, 65. So anyways, that's Bob in a nutshell. If you remember that if you like these tutorials, these breakdowns, please like, subscribe. If you have any like characters you'd like me to put up to the front to try to get them out quicker than others, please drop a comment, let me know. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. There's just so much that this game is just so deep. But anyways, I hope it helps somebody, and you guys have a great day.